was wondering, did Star Trek have any impact on your childhood? And if so, what was it? Or did you just find out about it?
Ife, you asking the questions today, fam. So listen, when I was your age, I was born in 1983. That was like forever ago. Star Trek: The Next Generation came out in 1987. So I was like, what is that? 4 years old. And my parents watched it every single week. They were watching Star Trek from when I was little. And then I think it went to like 95 when I was probably, I was born in 83 and 95, I was 12. So, that was most of my childhood. And there was this guy, let me show you, got the action figure right here. This is Geordi without the visor from Star Trek Generations. I got the action figure and everything. And listen, here was this, Black engineer who was one of the smartest people on the Starship Enterprise. Say hello to Geordi. Hello, I'm LeVar Burton. So anyway, totally huge impact. Gene Roddenberry, who created the Star Trek universe, is such an innovative thinker, and Lieutenant Uhura is one of the first times a Black woman in space, on television. And, it was so influential in my life. And I still watch Star Trek. I was watching Star Trek last night on Netflix. Like, it's a lifetime commitment, y'all. And I just love it. And it's important for us to be able to see ourselves in the future and tell stories that, that dream things into existence. So here's an example. They have these things in Star Trek called tricorders. At the time, it was like a wild technology, but now guess what? A phone is pretty much like a tricorder. Like, the technologies that they talked about and were impossible in the 80s are actually real things today. So that's the beauty of science fiction. And I am a huge, huge Star Trek fan. Thank you for asking that question. And listen, my song LeVar Burton is dedicated to the actor LeVar Burton, who played Geordi LaForge in Star Trek. He was also in a show called Roots, which talked about the history of the Black Holocaust here in the United States. And he was also the host of a show called Reading Rainbow, where he taught kids how to read. So I just thought he would be a dope person to honor on my album.